Pokemon Masters, Berkey Toby here, and Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu were announced not all that long ago, with not a lot of information initially coming out about them. I've been really getting into Pokemon Go though, trying to get that special Mew. Anyway, I've had a thought about these games because less than a year ago now, I released a video talking about the Pokemon Switch being for the first time the place where a game with all regions could be. And obviously, we've had these games announced, they're focusing on the Kanto region, obviously, totally makes sense. But the more I think about these games, the more I'm thinking about a possibility here. And I want to note that this video is entirely speculation, it is entirely off script, it's just me giving you some of my thoughts, and I really want to hear yours. Please resonate with me in the comments. Also, I'm obviously going to be doing a Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu giveaway. Just leave a like and a comment on this video and any of my videos with Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu in the title over the coming months until the release. When the release is out, I'm going to choose a winner. Someone's going to win a copy. And wow, yeah, okay, I've got some ideas here. Pokemon's been running into a little bit of a problem lately. You may not have noticed because they've been covering their tracks pretty well. When Generation 3 came out, Ruby, Sapphire and Emerald, we got remakes of Fire Red and Leaf Green, a totally new idea, having remakes of original games. And when Gen 4 came out, we got remakes of Generation 2, Heart Gold and Soul Silver. And when Gen 5 came out, we were fully expecting remakes of Generation 3, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, but those didn't come till Generation 6. Okay, cool. Hey, given that we're now on Generation 6 and we are as far away from Gen 3 as we were from Gen 1 again, surely Gen 1 are gonna get some remakes, right? They didn't, but the next year we did get Red, Blue and Yellow on the Virtual Console. Okay, yeah, sure, I guess that kind of counts. Or maybe we're getting it now with Pokemon Switch, eh? But hang on, aren't we all expecting Sinnoh remake soon? I mean, isn't that the thing that everyone's been going on about? And actually, when we get Sinnoh remakes, does that mean we're also going to get Johto remakes? Because it's been just as long since Johto. I suppose we did get Gold, Silver, Crystal on the Virtual Console, so that's probably fine. What about when Generation 5 remakes rolls around though? Are they going to be remakes of Black and White or Black and White 2? Maybe we'll get some kind of Black and White 3 or Black and White 1.5, which is a mixture between the two of them? Okay, sure. What happens when we get so far down the line, where we're another 8 to 10 years in the future, and we get to our Generation 6 remakes? Do we also get remakes of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire and Fire Red and Leaf Green those same years? Seriously, think about it. With this remake pattern, it's going to continue to stack. They need to change something, and they need to change something sooner rather than later. And like I say, people have been expecting that Sinnoh remake. They want it to happen, though. They've been demanding that it happens. Well, what if Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee is the answer to that? Think about it, right now it's being marketed as a Generation 1 only game, and that makes complete sense. Pokemon Go sold on that premise. But look at what's been happening with Pokemon Go. Very slowly, they've been phasing in new Pokemon. Pokemon from Generations 2 and 3, super slowly they've been doing it, but they have been phasing them in. And the Nintendo Switch is only at the beginning of its life cycle, and if the Nintendo DS is anything to go off of, especially with the success of this console, I suspect that the Switch is going to be around for at least a decade. Even if it's not in its current form, I'm sure there will be multiple iterations of it. But with that in mind, what are the possibilities that Pokemon on Switch, Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu, could be the game to feature all regions? Because I thought about this. Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, extending the Pokemon Go brand, that is a genius move to get those Pokemon Go players in. But what are they going to do with Johto, if they even do Johto? They can't do Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Togepi, or Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee 2 Johto Edition, or Let's Go Togepi and Let's Go Smeargle. I don't know, what are the mascots of Gen 2? And what are they going to do when they get to Gen 3? Is it Let's Go Mudkip and Let's Go Torchic, and Trico is just kind of misses out for some reason? Poor Trico. My point is, Pikachu and Eevee can carry the franchise. They want these Pokemon at the front because they are some of the most popular Pokemon around. What if the Switch game became a sort of hub game? A hub game for all your future Pokemon Go Pokemon that are going to be put into this game, eventually covering every single generation and region. What if every 6 to 12 months a new DLC became available? And I can hear you cringing, and I can hear my wallet crying, because yes, if they're releasing a generation every 6 to 12 months, then I have no doubt that it would hurt the wallet. But Generation 1, the Kanto region, is a one-for-one remake of Kanto. Wouldn't it be great if they did that for Johto and Hoenn and Sinnoh? That we got regions as DLC packages. I mean, how much would you be willing to pay per region? $20? $30? A full game's worth? Because that's what you'd be getting, a new region full of Pokemon, and it just means that while that's going on the Switch as a sort of hub game, they can then focus on the newer releases like Generation 8. Perhaps this wouldn't even happen until Generation 4 has been already remade. That way they can really get the most money out of Generation 4, but think about it, it's a really cool idea, really. I mean, money aside, the idea of there being a Pokemon hub game, this Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu, that they can just keep on selling new editions of year after year after year with the updates or DLC packages, where you can suddenly transfer all your Johto Pokemon from Pokemon Go into the games, where you can suddenly transfer your Hoenn Pokemon, which if they were doing them every, I don't know, let's say 6 months to 12 months, you could be looking at 2 new regions a year. In 3 years, which is much shorter than what I expected the Switch's lifespan to be, you would have every up-to-date region of Pokemon on this one game. I'm just saying, I think it's possible. I think it's actually potentially a really good idea, but it is a new idea. It is one that nothing in the trailers has suggested to me that will be the case. It just seems to me to be the case that if they were going to do it at any time in Pokemon's history, these games would provide the perfect platform and opportunity to do it. The Switch could do it. It has the storage, it has the capabilities, it has the power to do it. And it just means that while they're working on that, and every year, let's say, they've got a new generation of Pokemon coming out onto Let's Go, they can then focus on the new titles and fresh side titles. And yes, they could keep charging you for the same game, while keeping all the old generations in circulation and still relevant for another 3 to 7 years. But of course, that is just my thoughts, and you'll have to let me know what you think about that in the comments below. Get involved in this discussion. I'm pretty excited about it. Do you think this is even possible? If so, is the beginning of the discussion. Heck, make a video about this topic. Could Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu finally be the games to feature every single Pokemon region? Let me know your thoughts, and of course, if you leave a comment, leave a like, you have a chance to win a copy when the games come out. And as always, soar high, Pokemon Masters. Videos like these would not be possible without the support of my Patreons, and a special thank you to Ink Thinks, the big patron of the month, for making this video happen. Thank you.